Alright guys, welcome to my tutorial again for digital twin project tutorials. So right now I'll be explaining how to use Unreal Engine, but this is going to be like really basic. If you want to install Unreal Engine on your own computer, you can do that as long as you have a computer with graphics card and at least the CPU is i7 generation 13 or 14. I think that will be okay. So yeah, to install Unreal Engine you have to go to Epic Games, you have to download this one. Yeah, you can figure this out yourself. And how to open a new file, I usually just go to Epic Games and then I'll just launch my Unreal Engine. So I have two versions on my computer here, so I'll just be using this one, 553, and launch. Alright, so it's gonna look like this. So these are my files, the history of the projects I've made before. So just click games here and just choose the third person. So actually I'm not gonna make a new file here, but this is just like a guide for you how to make a new file. You can create a project for your Unreal Engine project files and name your project, and always select the blueprint instead of C++ because this one is like easier, and then click create. Now once you're done with this, so the new file is gonna look like this, like literally like this, just like a bunch of cubes here. This colorless cube, well it's a gray, and this some blue cubes, and this like the controller for like either PS4 or Xbox. Well, it's not more important. Okay, so because you chose the third person game mode, so you can actually play, you can control a character here. So how to control a character is just press WASD, just like a normal games you play on computer. And to jump, of course, the space bar. And okay, so to get into the game mode, just press this one, and then to stop you can either click stop or press escape on your keyboard. So we're not gonna use this template here. So alright, so a little bit insight on how to navigate in Unreal Engine is that to move around like this, you can just press WASD, and then to go up is to press E on your keyboard, and to go down press Q. And you can also adjust the speed yourself if you want to move faster or slower. It's right here on the camera speed here. If I increase this here like to 16, it's gonna be like way faster, but I'm not gonna be doing 16 for this because the model is like just pretty small and just in this area. You can even increase the speed here, so if you go like 30 or something, look at the number here, it's like 600, but it's way too fast. I'll just stick with 1 and then 1 because this one like a pretty small model. And you can rotate, you can also, this is how to rotate to, I'm sorry, like this is like to move an object, like to translate, and the shortcut is W, and the shortcut for the rotate is E, and the shortcut for the to scale objects is R. So when I'm using Unreal Engine or like Blender or anything that is like using 3D models like this, I personally like to use shortcuts because sometimes I focus like way too much on my model and everything, so I don't even remember like where is the tool. So I'll just memorize the like the shortcuts. All right, so for example, I want to like rotate this. I'm sorry, I want to translate this. Just click W. So yeah, you can translate this, and then you want to like rotate. Don't forget it's E, and then it changed to like this. Like Gizmo is different, and then you want to scale. Don't forget it's R, so you can scale the object here. So if you want to scale the object on every single direction, X, Y, Z, you have to press the middle cube here, the white one. So like that. So just do this with your mouse. Just click and drag. And what else? All right. So yeah, that's how to control everything on this game mode here. I'm sorry, it's not a game mode. I don't remember like what is it called, like this one. Well, I usually just say it like the game mode or something. Okay. So um, also, so we're not gonna use this template, so I'll be using, so this one I just made this one, but imagine that this was not here. So I'm gonna make a new level. So just go to content here. So I always start everything with content, and if you want to make a new folder, or if you have, if you're making like 3D objects or something in Blender and you want to import it here in Unreal, just right click and then new folder, and then just make your folder the folder yourself. Like example, this is my name, and then just put everything here, your model. And if you have a model like a 3D model here, you can just click and drag it here. So it's just, yeah, that simple. So I recommend the model format is either FBX, GLB, or USD for the 3D model. So alright, so we're gonna make a new level. So for example, I'll just do I will right click on my mouse and then click this one, level. So you can either right click or just add here and then level, or file, new level. So there are many ways, but the one that I like the most is just by right clicking and then click level. So I'll name it test 2. So level means so this one, it's gonna be on a different level here. So you're gonna make like a totally different like different 3D modeling and everything, like different scenes. So you can put all of this together in just one level. So for example, I'll double click on this and always save. So if you see this asterisk mark here, so that means you haven't saved this one. So you just yeah, remember to keep saving files. And then save selected. So a new level. So there are actually like templates to make a new level, but this has no template at all. It's just like pitch black like this. So I think if you make a new level like from file here, you can choose like a template here, open world, empty world, basic, empty level. But what I like is just make a new level without any template. So yeah, starting like from nothing. Okay, so remember, if you make a new level with this way, always click this one and then put some lights here. So the most important lights are these two, directional and skylight. Let's start with directional first. And then, I'm sorry. All right, so how to like, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's it. And then lights, skylight. And then, so those are from this lights section here. Now the other important stuff we need to include is also in the visual effects. First is the sky atmosphere, and the second one is the exponential height fog. So yeah, it looks pretty now, so it doesn't look like super pitch black now. Okay, so yeah, this has no landscape or anything because this is a new level. um yeah, I mean like the most important part is just like this, because we'll be using ArcGIS Maps SDK plugin here. So the landscape and the base map the base map will come from the plugin, so we don't have to make the landscape ourselves. And so yeah, what else do I need to show you? Alright, so the selection mode, if you want to like translate, rotate, scale an object, make sure that it's always on the selection mode. And like if you go to landscape here, it's just how to, you can make a landscape yourself, but we're not gonna be doing this. Or if you have an idea like um, to make something even better with landscape, you can go ahead. So this is how to create. You can create a landscape here. Yeah, just try to play around with this. So this is the like how big is the landscape is gonna be. Like for example, if I create this one, so it's gonna be like there's a new landscape here. So you can edit this yourself. So you can choose the tools here. So if you want to sculpt, try if you want to make a like maybe a mountain or something, just use this one. This is like to erase, and yeah, it's to flatten. So yeah, you can be creative if you want to explore this one. So it's up to you. Okay, so that's the landscape mode. And if you want to make a model here, so this is just a really simple modeling. It's not going to be like really advanced like in Blender. So if you go to modeling here, if you want to add something like a box, you can make a box here and then you can edit it. Yeah, try to play around with this one because I'm not going to like go too deep with this one. So and always go back to selection again. So like for the modeling, you can make a like a simple model. Like if you want to make a like a simple house or like even a castle or just like a gray box of or anything you want to design a city, just by using like these cubes or like this cone cylinder and everything, you can do it here because there's there are a lot of like settings here. But if you don't want to go to the modeling mode because maybe it's a little bit too complicated for you, you can just go back to selection. If you want to add something simple like basic shapes, you can just go to this toolbar again and then go to shapes. Like if you just want to make a simple cube, you can just go like this. And I want to move it down here. Maybe you can rescale, you can translate, you can do but like the models that come from the shapes only can be edited by all of these tools here, either like to translate, rotate, or scale. So okay, so that's difference, like the difference between like the model comes from this one and from the modeling. You can go like pretty advanced if you go to this modeling. Yeah, you can try it yourself. And yeah, so everything you just put here, it will be in the outliner. So like the cube here, so it will be located here if you want to select. And these are like the lights we just added. And also if you get lost in this like in this game mode, you don't know like where is your model, where's the cube I just made. So you can just highlight this cube here and then press F on your keyboard, and it will zoom into the object that you select. And don't forget to always save. Look at this asterisk again. So just Control S, I think it's okay. And the details here, so yeah, that's the details of the cube. So these are like the location or everything related to this selected object here. So it's going to be different for each model in this outliner. And the world setting. So yeah, so if you want to add a character, don't forget to always set the game mode here in the world setting tab as BP third person game mode. Always BP third person game mode. And to add a character, because this one is a new level, it has no template like the previous level I showed you, the default that comes from this game mode file. You can add a character So the character is already here. Like this is, I'm sorry, like the third person. So this is the character. So this is the character. So it's already there. Go to this one again. Just go to basic and then add player start. So this is where the character will be. So it's a bed size, it's okay. So if you press play, I'm sorry, so this called viewport. Okay, so this one, yeah, this is the viewport. So when you press this viewport, so the viewport now it's in the game mode. It's in the game mode. So yeah, you can control the character here. So this is you just need to add a play start. So if you want to start at a different spot, you can just drag it here. For example, I want this character like appear on top of this cube. Remember, always on the selection mode if you want to select an object. Here, so for example, here, and then press play again. Now it shows on top of this cube. Alright, what else is important? Alright, so this is just an overview. There will be another tutorial on how to install ArcGIS Maps plugins. So, alright, also if you want to, like for example, if you want to move an object here, like this cube, you can, for example, if you want to choose like this 100, so when you move it, it's gonna be like this. It will move every 100, I don't know, maybe like it's in centimeters. It will move like every 100 centimeters here. So if you want to make like one, this will move like each every 1 centimeter. But if you don't like, if you don't want it to be snapped to like stick to a measurement here, you can just unclick this one. So now it turns gray. So you can just move it without any measurement here. And also it works the same as the angle and the scale. If you want to turn it off, it's okay. If you want to like scale to a particular measurement, you can turn this on. Also, this is like the camera. Yeah, everything, every asset is available here in the content browser. And if you want to import something from online, like online shop for 3D models, for let's say if you want to make the campus prettier, and if you want to do photogrammetry and usually like trees and grass is not really good when it's captured by the camera, you can maybe browse trees and grass yourself from online 3D model shop. So Unreal Engine has its own online shop. It's called Fab. So if you click on this Fab here, it will go to this his online shop here. So try to find something that is free. For example, like this is all products. So you can actually just filter. You can filter like if you want to find something here. I don't remember how to filter like the free assets. There should be like a filter here, for example, like to make like just tree. So yeah, so these are the filters. You want what style you want, like what kind of tree. So for the most important one, I just want it to be free, so just select this free. Okay, so for example, I want the free, tree. So okay, so this one is free. And then okay, you can, if you add this, if you click this one, add to project, it will go directly to your content browser here. But if you add to so for example, I want to add this to my project. It's not gonna take that long. So here, so the tree is already here. So the tree is a 3D model. Of course it's 3D model, so this has to be inside of this meshes folder. So okay, so they have like several trees. So for example, I want this acacia. You can just drag and drop. You can resize it yourself. So yeah, so it's moving. So actually, you can, there's like, you can edit this yourself, but I don't know why there's like no options for you to edit here. There should be like settings here, but yeah, you can try to play around with this yourself. So also, if you add to my library, it will go to my library, and my library is my Epic Games library. So let's see. So check on this Epic Games again and go to your library. It should be somewhere here. Refresh. It's not here. It should be around here, but I don't know why. Maybe go to Unreal Engine again. Oh, I'm sorry. Go to this Unreal Engine and then go to this library. Not this library, but this library. So yeah, so the tree is gonna be somewhere here. Let's see what's the name of the tree again? It's stylized tree. Stylized. Is it in alphabetical order? Yeah, it should be somewhere in here. Maybe you need to refresh it again. And now it's here. Now it's here. So yeah, because I already added this to my project, so it's already in my Unreal Engine. But if you just want to collect a lot of assets and you don't want to put this in your current Unreal Engine that you open, you can just click on add this to my library. All right, so these are the tabs here. So go back to the level again and go back to content. So yeah, I think what else do I need to? All right, okay. So and also this is an important one. You can as I told you before, the recommended 3D formats for Unreal Engine, based on my experience, are either FBX, GLB, and USD. So you can import FBX and GLB just by dragging your models here, like from your folder here, and then just drag it to Unreal Engine, or you can add like a new folder or something. But for the USD, you need to install a plugin. So it's a new format that just came out maybe like 2 years ago. So it's made by Pixar. So click on settings here and then go to plugins and type in USD and make sure that this one is checked, USD importer. But you have to restart your computer every time you add a plugin, so it's okay. Um, just restart. Don't forget to save. Yeah, this is pretty quick. No, let's just not show this. Okay, asset editor was open. Yes. Yeah. So go to this. Or to zoom in and zoom out, just press Control and then scroll your middle mouse button. And test 2. Go back here again, and USD is already the USD plugin is already added. And then go to Window, and there's this USD stage editor. So now it's here. So yeah, to import a USD file, just go File and then you click File and then Open. But I think I currently don't have any USD, so I don't remember where I put my USD. Oh, like for example this, I have this one. So yeah, for example, I have my model here. It's USD. Open. All right, now it's here. So what you want to do is that once it is uploaded and it's already on this list here, just click this one. So the name is always changed to root. I don't understand what root is. is okay. So just click root and then actions, import. And yeah, you have to make a new folder first. Hold on, like for example, like new folder. So this is my USD file. I'm sorry, don't leave a space. USD file. So I just made this folder. Then click this root again. Actions, import. So select this USD file and then OK. And just leave the default settings as it is. And then import. Now the USD file is already inside of this one. Always go to the static meshes and you can just drag and drop it here. So actually I don't know like where this model is, but yeah, it should be somewhere here. Probably it's because the model is like, it's huge, like this one is like really big. So yeah, it's here. It's my mining model, so it's gigantic. So yeah, I don't want to use this, but the model is here. You can translate it yourself and put to the right location, but I'll just delete this now. Go back to my cube again. So yeah, I think that's it. I don't know what else I should explain and teach you guys. So this will be, yeah, I think, oh yeah, and also for team 3 there will be a more advanced something about blueprints and not coding, but we'll be dealing with blueprints and like how to input data and something. For example, so the blueprints, it looks like something like this. But yeah, we've made the blueprints for the pipeline, so you can just use the template. But this is how blueprints look like. So blueprints is just like, it's like a programming, like coding, but in a better visualization with these nodes. So yeah, it's gonna be like this. Alright, I think that's all for this overview. I don't want to make it too long, so alright, thank you guys.